everybody. Thanks for coming to the gym. Let's get break started. Camilla.
Hi guys. Can you guys hear me? They can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Spirit Week. Today is picnic day, so good job to everyone dressed up as a picnic.
And we'll have treats for y'all in the commons during lunch.
And then tomorrow we have a whole lot of stuff in the commons. Pin the tail on the bunny.
Yeah.
And Easter egg toss.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be playing Chubby Bunny. So if you want to stick stuff like marshmallows in your mouth, that's where you go tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're gonna be dressing up as bunnies. General's gonna be dressing up as chicks, and everyone else is going to be pastel Easter eggs. So plan accordingly.
And then Thursday, April 14th, dress up like a spring animal. So that could range anywhere from like a bunny to a cat, like whatever fits your vibe.
Okay, here with a series of announcements. Let's welcome Nayeli. Woo!
First one is please submit to LitMag. Y'all know the drill. There's flyers up around campus, or you can email me for the link. The second thing is not this Friday, but next Friday is going to be cafe night from 7 to 9 in the library. We will have food. And then the third thing is not LitMag related, but it is art related. So Mental Health Club has been working on a fundraising project that is also going to give you the opportunity to make some money. So basically, it's going to be an online store, and we're asking for student artwork or anything you've made. So like if you make jewelry or whatever other like crafty kind of thing you do. The store is going to be available to your community. So just let me know if you're interested by this week, if not sooner. Thank you.
Quickly, we'll spend more time honoring the robotics team at another break, but I just wanted to congratulate them. They were at the Silicon Valley Regional this weekend. It is one of the toughest, if not the toughest, robotics competitions in the country, and we finished 5th, which is amazing. So congratulations, robotics. And before we hand it over to Bodhi for a sophomore speech, I just wanted to remind everybody where they're going after this. So 8th and 9th is going to the chapel. 10th and 11th is going to the theater right behind you. And 12th grade, you're coming to the library with me to talk about commencement and end of the year events. So that's the plan. All right.
Right before sophomore speech, let's have Dr. Durkee come up and tell us more about some awesome student accolades.
Yeah! Just a really quick shout out to our 2 Monterey County Science Fair winners this year. George Neal got a first place in the category of engineering, and Alvin Liu got second place in the category of engineering. And George is going to represent York School as well as Monterey County at the California State Science Fair. Give them a hand.
So you don't win Monterey County Science Fair without putting in the time and effort, and that is a nice segue into Bodhi Brewing's sophomore speech, which is about time. Let's welcome Bodhi.
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes, some things are meant to be. In the process of growing up, of inventing the person we are to become, what is meant to be. Are we helpless to change that river which flows surely to the sea? And that person we are to become, are they invented by us, or more so by that river, by experience, by circumstance? As time passes, that person, our character, becomes increasingly irrefutable. And so, on occasion, I like to shut my eyes and transport myself to a different, earlier time. The grains of sand whereupon I stood, I to the west, enchanted by that descending spectacle the sun, laden amid streaks of indigo clouds, subsided, as at first a yellow, at last an orange, and then reduced to the emptiness of an absentee sun. In that same vein, the final sunset of 2012 had dissipated. It had too evanesced, like missed opportunities, or willed to the steady erosion of time. I grasped from beneath me as much sand as my tiny palm can procure and hold it to my sight. I behold the product of millennia of erosion, of birth, of huddled granules scattering to and fro. I hold it as it disperses throughout my hand, as it flees through my fingers like the scattering contents of an hourglass. Two, like sunsets, are the fleeting opportunities to express to loved ones our appreciation for them. It reminds me of when I was visiting a senior center, more specifically my grandmother. By this point, her health was in sharp decline, and she struggled to remember the names of family members. I wasn't so fortunate as to see her all that often, and so I cherished every moment and withheld the obvious truth that this was my last opportunity to be with her. We sat amidst a table at the center of a modest dining room. A television was stationed across from us. Silence constituted our dialogue until, curiously, the television began to produce the melody to Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love with You. It was then that amidst her declining health, her receding memory, her unyielding silence, and her occasionally rude exchanges with nurses, that she began to hum the melody to the timeless song. Wise men say, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows, surely to the sea, darling, so it goes, some things are meant to be. That's the last memory I have of my grandmother before she passed away. The time we are allotted is frustratingly finite. That time is like that mass of sand which passes beyond my helpless hand. It only eases to a stop with a tightening grip of my fist. I relax my palm once again to allow its steady dissipation. It's only by my attentive watch that I might maintain this precious time, or it shall slip through this idle hand of mine. As for my friends and family, there is no greater inducement to save time than to spend it with them. Thank you.
Wow, Bodhi, that was very poetic, and especially at a time like this to talk about time and how time is so fleeting. Seniors were graduating soon, and I would like all the seniors to stay here. Again, Bodhi, great job on your speech. Everyone else, please go to your sex ed things. Yeah.